Here we are. Can we hear through my headphones, guys? Still in the frame. Because you're in the TV. No worries. Everyone, that was my friend Amber. She's very generously letting me crash with her while I'm here in New York. Now, bear with me. Classic Julia, being a live stream potato, now has to pull this up on her screen. Oh, I am not rotated well. Interesting. How do I... One sec. No, that's not what I need. That's what I need? Maybe? Is that going to orientate the right way? Hi, guys. The potato is back. I need to see if this has orientated itself the right way. Hi, everyone. Yes, I'm not in the frame just yet. Sorry, everyone. I'm live streaming from my phone, and yeah, I got onesie helmet. Yeah. Hello. Yeah, I want us to start going this way. I don't know why it has... Hey, you can see me in the TV, not in the thing. How do I make it rotate? Does anyone know how to make it rotate? Why is this like the first live stream I ever did where just everything is going wrong? You know what? I wonder if I just go this way. Is that weird? Will we finally be up the right way? Sure. Yup. Is this behind the scene? Yeah, no, it's not behind the scenes. It is Julia's a potato and there's nothing else she can do about that. All right. Yes. Hello. I know I'm just a reflection right now, but we'll get this sorted. It's very difficult. Oi, Mystic! That's so rude, but also 100% correct. You are indeed 100% correct on that. It is very on brand for me to be doing dumb things, really. And now I can't keep it stable. Shall we find something to stabilize this phone? Worst influencer ever. Okay, I'm just going to steal the charger from here and just use that to stabilize the phone, if that's even possible. Please stabilize. Please. Just going to have to stay this way. Let's see if this worked. Am I able to get in the frame? Hello. We are vertical today because I can't make it work any other way. We're just going to tilt it this way until I can see everything. And you can see everything. Hi. Hello, everyone. Jesus. This is why I was like, should I do this? I'm missing your reactions. Oh, that's so lovely of you. Thank you. I'm very much trying to manage the over-the-top setup I have right now. I wish I could take a photo of it for you all, but Mexican Express. Oh my goodness. Hello. You feel like this is something out of the Wicker Man. Hi. Yes, I saw Elizabeth. Hello. Hey, Elizabeth. I miss you guys. I miss the charismatic baby a lot too. He's adorable. Yes, the hat is numbing my head. I love it so much. I found it in like this weird thrift shop thing. I think it was called Reminiscence. I could have that wrong. I could have that very wrong. We won't know because I don't really live here. Yeah. How'd it get burned? What's burned? Yes. Okay, now I've gone full potato. The hat looks warm. Oh, geez, warm. Do I have a story for you guys? We are overheated right now. We are overheated. Toothed marsupial. Yes. I couldn't full onesie, but I managed to find these fabulous hats. And so I'm very, very, very happy with my nom nom hat, as is my way. I'm a baked potato. Yes, I am a baked potato. In fact, I'm so glad that my live streams are more of a casual fashion because up until 7 minutes ago, I was sprinting from a New York City metro and I was very, very stressed because I don't like being late for things. Yeah. And Aussie too warm indoors in America. It's hot, okay? I don't know if this makes. Am I officially a New Yorker if I had to jump? Well, not jump. It was like sprinting up and down stairs from the G line to the 7 line to the N line to the 6 line for me to get to where I'm currently staying in Manhattan. I kid you not, I had to run and very barely just made each train just in my effort to get back to you guys on time. And then on the very last train, oh, the very last train that I had to get on, which was the 6 line. So I was like, I'm going to make it. I'm going to get there with 7 minutes to spare. Nope. It went, I am going to run express straight past your station. I'm like, okay, when will the next 6 line get me to my station? They're like, you're going to have to get the next one. Meanwhile, the 6 line is like crammed like sardines. So I have been running up and down stairs through the metro. And now that I've experienced the New York metro, I feel fairly confident in saying it's hot as hell. That metro, I'm like, this is insane. This is insane. But yeah, so it was very hot on the metro. It was very hot running between the trains I had to get to. And then it was very hot being squished into the trains I had to get to because I'm talking like full press. I haven't been that squished on a train since Japan. If you've been to Japan, you know those trains get real squishy. Rush hour Japan, everything. I did not have the hat on. I was just hoping that I wouldn't pass out from how hot it was. Because as much as I may be an Aussie, I'm very sensitive to heat. So I apologize for my slightly sweaty, red-faced appearance. I was already panicking that I wasn't going to make it to you guys on time. Whew. The charismatic voice has asked, are you from Utah? What has happened? All right, I'm going to scroll up and see what's been happening. All right, let's say hello to some people, shall we? Now that I've explained my story, I've explained why I was late. I hate being late. It's like a bugbear. I hate being late to things. I thought that I would say hello to some people, so let's go through. Yes, I'm missing my Wicker Garden chair, Night Music 8, because it's in Australia. It's currently in the Southern Hemisphere, and I am not in the Southern Hemisphere. So if you've been following me on Instagram, you would know that I've been on a little US adventure, obviously starting off with the delightful Elizabeth from the Charismatic Voice. Gosh, I love her so much. I know you're in the chat, just talking about you like you're not here though. Love her so much. Super fun things from there. And then you shouldn't hear my voice 2 times. Please let me know if that's still happening. Because, I mean, is it even a Julia live stream if something isn't going wrong? What was it? First time was just potato, and again, using phone, so orientation was whack. Second time was being stuck in the box that wouldn't go away, and you guys kept getting dumped into darkness. Yeah. And then last time, did anything go wrong last time? I don't remember. Have I even had 3 live streams? That would explain why I'm really bad at this. But essentially, I don't have my actual camera set up. I'm using my phone again. I hope the audio is okay. We are going to have a look at this. We're getting baggy, Julia, today. Hell yeah, you are. It is hot. Oh my God, is it hot? I know. All right, we're going from the top. We're going to say hello to some people. Al, hey, how you doing, man? I hope you all appreciate my nom nom hat. This is thus going to be called the nom nom hat, and I have more than one of these hats. I was so excited. I've never been so excited in my life than to find these hats. Um, I just love them. I have another one, but maybe we'll use that one for a live stream from when I'm in Europe. That could be fun. All right, so we've got Al, we've got Country Boy, hello, Tom, hello, Curtis. You almost forgot about this. I went specifically to the Discord. Wait, weren't you the one that shared the message about the live stream in the Discord? Oh, God. Join the Discord if you haven't, guys. We're a fun time. I haven't been on there as frequently as I may normally be because internet is weird when you don't have constant connection to Wi-Fi, but I do have data, so I have been checking in a little bit, as much as is reasonable, whilst also being a total tourist. I'll explain where I've been in a moment in case you haven't been keeping up. We've got Kevin. Hello. What are you looking at? You're looking at me, Kevin, and my nom nom hat. I hope you appreciate it. I love the nom nom hat. I don't love how red in the face I am, but I didn't want to be even later for you guys by waiting until my lack of skin tone calmed down. All right. Nicole, hello, how are you? Yes, it's been a really long time. Oh my gosh, I feel like I haven't chatted to you in ages. Guys, I'm gonna upload again soon. I promise. Not tonight though. Tonight I'm gonna go see a show because when in New York, you must go to Broadway, right? Um, we have Timo. There's double sound too. I think I already read that out. Please let me know if there's still double sound. We got Seamus. We got Donner Knispo. Oh yeah, I didn't do my greeting. That's how frazzled I am. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone, whichever applies to you. Welcome to our chaotic casual live stream. Is it even me doing something if it isn't chaotic and casual and last minute? Is it? I don't know. All right. Yes, Elizabeth, I got my onesie helmet. We're sideways. We shouldn't be sideways anymore. I just admitted defeat to the trying to do it landscape and have just done a portrait now, which is not as pleasant to watch. I'm so sorry. I will make sure that I'm less dumb in the next one. It simply said turn, rotate, and then rotate it to get it to go the other way, and it just didn't. So, all right. Hi, patata, Julia. Well, my neck hurts. Don't know why I gave you that accent, Aaron. I'm so sorry. Cody, get dressed. I am dressed. I'm very comfortable. I've been running around Brooklyn this morning, actually. I finally got out to Brooklyn, got to catch up with one of my friends who's this gorgeous jazz singer. Her name's Olivia Kendama. If you love jazz, go check her out. She's around New York. Shout out to Liv. Unlock orientation in your phone settings. I did that. It still didn't fix it. I'm sorry. We've got Laurie. Hey, Laurie. We've got Adrian. Imagination of ourselves. Hello, Brent. Is it Jurgen or Jurgen? Jurgen Radix. Only a reflection. That's right. I can read the chat because I've got my laptop open in front of me. And if the webcam on my older MacBook was anything above 720p, I would probably just use that for live streaming, but it's not. That's very frustrating because as much as I am a potato, I don't want to go full potato like other times. You know, let's keep the potatoing to a minimum, perhaps. Little boots. I should be upside down since Australia. Well, I'm not in Australia right now. We've got Khalid, we've got Jimmy. Hey, Mystic picking on me. Mystic is one of my Discord moderators. She is my Discord moderator. I haven't added any moderators because we're chill. It's for a public Discord. It's doing all right. Little Boots, Country Boy. We're all potato at something from Seamus. Thanks, Seamus. I appreciate that you're like forgiving me a little bit. There is a giant scratch on that TV. Kevin, I reckon. I don't know what it's from. It's not my TV. I don't want to pretend I know why there's a scratch on the TV, but there is. Alex, hello. Another Sean R. You calling me a boomer? Is it because I can't fix the phone? I mean, sure. Why not? Why not? I can be a boomer. That's okay. Dizzy. Oh, you're against Dizzy. Oh no. It's because you're using an Aussie phone from Solar Carpi. Oh, yeah, maybe. Everything's up the wrong way. Harsh truth. Auto rotate. I know. I followed the instructions. It was on the app. Yeah, the redhead's back. Oh, Alex, I'll get back to my promise. 1,007. I mean, yeah, almost 1,007. I'll be aging towards there pretty soon. TV's cracked. Not sure. Thanks for the compliment on the hat, though, Mystic. I appreciate that. So Cole. Hi. Okay. Adrian. Diana! Hey, Diana. Diana is one of my students. I hope you're doing well. I didn't manage to get around to catching up with subscribers in any of the cities that I've been to on this particular trip. Only just because I'm stressed lemon zest getting around to everything. I feel like I should have budgeted more time for places. Yeah, that probably would have been smart. But I didn't. So you know what that means? I'll be back. All right. The real Kira, hello. Um, I was in New York City for that. Um, oh, Curtis, not missing my reactions. What? What do you mean you're not missing my reactions? You're meanie, but you're missing me on Discord. That's very nice. Okay. Am I looking at a dangerous bunny? Yes, a dangerous bunny with big teeth. 10 points. Trevor gets the reference. All right. Oh, excellent. Okay, someone's confirmed that the double sound might potentially be an issue. Adam, don't freak out, but there's something on your head. Yeah, it's eating my brain. Okay. Hurricane? Hurricane? Not sure how to pronounce that. Thanks, Kevin. The llama hat has vicious teeth. How'd it get burned? Oh, I already read this. Thanks, Nicole. Hello, 327 Chev. Chev? Chev. However your name is pronounced. Thank you. Hello. 44, hello. Country boy, hello. Dorwins Camp. Hello. Yes, Sohyang. Oh my god, I love her so much. We got Soil, which is a wolf. I don't know if this quite looks like a wolf, but I'll give a howl if it helps. Oh, all right. Hi, Julia from Utah. Yeah. Hey, from Utah. All right. Llamas have some weird as hell teeth. Mosh pug. Hey. Always. Hello. Are you planning on getting wasted again, like at the Charismatic Million Subs live stream? No, I am already very dehydrated. I have an entire bottle of water that I plan on consuming because hopefully you heard my train story. That was a lot. There wasn't really any reprieve from the intense heat and squishiness of being on those trains. All right, we've got Prime Mover asking, is Australia also humid in the summer? Where I'm from, abso-freaking-lutely. We're not talking like, oh, an uncomfortable 60%. We're talking 80 to 100%. It sucks. Here's not too bad. The only reason why it feels muggy is just because there's so many people packed into the one space on the trains. And then also I'm running and the metro is warm. And so we get a little bit sweaty. I'm just a bit sweaty. Yeah. So I'm a bit flushed. We'll notice that the redness is slowly going down. Yay! Okay. Miss your Dimash reactions. Oh, thank you so much, Tom. I really appreciate. Yeah, Al. I mean, you're New York based. I remember that. Hurry up and wait, then go, go, go. That's exactly what it feels like. Always a struggle from down under to turn up, right? Yeah, but I'm having so much fun. So are you on walkabout? Pretty much, Kodiak. Actually, that's a great way of describing it. I'm not going to have a whole lot that I'll be focusing on except my doctorate when I return. I've made some big shifts. If you are in the Discord, you guys know how hectic I tend to overload myself with things, which is sometimes why I disappear off the face of the planet every now and again. But I am hoping to be more consistent because I won't be trying to do absolutely everything all at once. You guys can relate. I mean, everybody is busy. Absolutely everyone. Everyone I talk to, everyone's like, I'm juggling so many things. And for those of you that can cope with the massive amount of things and are just like, no stress, it's fine, I applaud you. I hit a point where the things to be juggled were far too big now. And I want to do it right. I hate half-assing things. And so if I feel like I'm half-assing something, I'm just like, that needs to change. We need to do better. All right. Thank you so much, Nicole. I really appreciate that one. Yeah, we have some super chats up today. Please, no obligation whatsoever. I'm here on the live today just to hang out with you guys, catch up, because I know it has been a little while since my last reaction. Hopefully, for those of you that are also subscribed to the Charismatic Voice, you got to see my shenanigans with Elizabeth when she had her celebration for 1 million subscribers. Congrats again to Elizabeth. That is amazing. So well earned, though. So well earned. I just applause all the time. Just non-stop applause. All right, and then we have another one from Hawk Production. Hi Julia, glad you're having fun here in the States, and much love. Thank you so much, Hawk Productions. I really appreciate that. I am genuinely, I'm just enjoying it so much. I'm definitely going to be back. Of course I'm going to be back. All right, so more greetings. Diana, you're not in New York until you see a rat the size of a large wallaby. Please tell me that they don't actually get that big. That's a bit terrifying. Lonnie, greetings from Alaska. Hey, Lonnie. Norman, come visit Houston. Show you a Texas good time. Norman. Oh, thanks, man. Norman Clark. Ryan, greetings from Idaho. Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate so much that you guys love my content. It's wild because I'm like, I'm going to break this down and analyze the crap out of it. And sometimes it gets a little long-winded, but I'm so thankful that you guys still appreciate all the little extra insights that sometimes I have in my videos, in amongst the rambling, of course, when I get sidetracked. Okay. Hello, AU Grattan or Grattan? If I was to Aussie that, it sounds like or Grayton. Sorry, I'm just gonna stop. Mystic, I'm sweating just hearing about it. I'm still sweating, girl. Still sweating. Paolo, hello. That hat will mess up your hair. Yeah, probably. I'm just gonna keep this on. Actually, let's at the end, I'll take it off and just see how messed up my hair is. It's keeping things very warm. Please let me know if the audio from my AirPods is not doing right by you guys. I do want to make sure you can still hear me. I used to ride the metro in a suit. Oh, yuck. Ow. In a suit? Whoa. Should come to Utah much more relaxed. Is it more relaxed? Is it? I don't know. I feel like everything is relative, isn't it? Ooh. Where am I up to? No, reloaded my thing. I haven't said hello to everyone. Okay. Wow, you guys in the chat are amazing. I'm just getting to where I was. Okay. Jimmy Steven, remember to like the video, guys. Yes, thank you. In fact, often I get people asking how else they can support the channel. Honestly, engagement is pretty important. I also love hearing your thoughts, just in general. I love reading your comments. I love replying to them when I sometimes reply to them. Generally, if you want, I look at comments for the first 24 to 72 hours on a video, just because if I was to look further for a longer period of time, I would just be constantly checking. And that all on its own is a really bad habit to get into, I think, just in general. Okay. Rodney. Okay. Hi. Hi, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Um, Willie Miller. I love it. You're having good, clean American fun while you're here. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's been so good. Maine is cooler and prettier. Julia likes hot squish. Shane, look at you. All right. Look at you go. Hot squish. Alrighty. If you haven't, you need to go to a proper New York deli and have a pastrami on rye with spicy mustard. I haven't done that yet. I should do that. Maybe I'll do that for dinner. And then I might put it in shorts. Not the pastrami on rye. I meant like YouTube shorts or Instagram shorts. Could you imagine? I'm going to stop being a dingus now, I promise. That sounds like a good plan. Where'd you get the hat? I got it from this cool store. I think it's called Reminiscence. I could be wrong. It's like a mishmash of like secondhand stuff, like other retail type of items as opposed to clothes. And then there's some really cool costumes and other things that are you can buy in the back of the store. Some really cool coats. I had a mad time in there. It was so much fun. All right. Miguel, hello. Hello, everybody. Kevin, Henry Jensen, hello from Denmark. Oh, that's so cool that you guys are joining me. Willem, oh, thank you so much. Laurie, hey, Laurie. Greetings from Houston, hello. TXJ Bird. Alexander, hi. Tom, great. Oh my goodness, I've been live streaming forever already. I was only going to do this for an hour. I mean, the potato didn't really get her act together for at least the first 10-15 minutes of the chat, so we might just go straight on through to 5:30. How quickly does it take me to get ready to go to a show? Depends on what I'm wearing. Sometimes girls' clothes are just complicated, and you're like, ugh, can't be bothered. I'll just go in pajamas. I wish that was acceptable. Maybe I'll go in pajamas. I went on a tangent again. Sorry. Got lost in my thoughts there. All right, we've got more people. We've got Tom saying visit Chicago. Francois Tollis. G'day from Tahiti. G'day from New York. G'day to New York. Spencer, hello from Texas. Hey, Rick from Minnesota. Stop up here if you want cold. I do like it a little bit less hot. Yeah, but like just general temperature. I've heard that San Diego is really good for just like consistently pleasant weather. Let me know if I'm wrong. I've never been. Great. Excellent. More people confirming. Bugbears are just hairy orcs. That's cute. JT, Spencer, Patrick, hey, Chaos Hasta? My two favorite vocal analysts together. I mean, it's, yeah. Elizabeth's pretty cool. We have so much fun together filming. Did I just give away a secret? Maybe. I'm not going to say what, though. I'm not going to say what. Right, we've got Lonnie Ball. Thank you. Okay, confirmation. The sound is fine. The box stream was amazing. Yes, so fun. Don't forget to drop by Hawaii. Actually, I had a really good chat with a person on the plane from LA to Tucson who was from Hawaii. He was chill. Sounded like a nice place to visit. Did you meet up with Chase in Arizona? Mate, Chase doesn't live in Arizona. I'm not going to tell you where he lives, though, because that would be creepy. But yeah, I will be catching up with him when I visit the place that he lives. Bang Droid, nice hat. Thanks, man. I quite like it. I quite like it. Great. Edward, are you going to any concerts? So, I am going to go see Hadestown tonight. So, if for some reason you are also seeing Hadestown tonight, you may see me there. Yeah, could be very fun. Other than that, concerts. I haven't really gone to see much live music, if I'm honest, because I've just been so busy running around trying to do things. Although I did go to Birdland last night because I love Charlie Parker. As an instrumentalist, I love him. I mean, I just think he's incredible. So there were a few jazz bars I wanted to hit up, but I wound up only going into Birdland last night because I walk in. I've wandered off the street. I was with my friend Amber. She's a fabulous classical singer who's in New York as well. And I wandered into Birdland, and they went, "Oh, there's a charge because it's the cabaret tonight, Jim Caruso's cast party cabaret." And I was like, "Oh, what does that mean?" And they said, "So you can sit in and enjoy the performances, or you can also just put your name down to sing." And I said, "Sing? I would love to sing. I mean, Aussie going to New York, getting to sing in a New York jazz bar named after one of her favorite instrumentalists, that sounds like a really good time." So I went in and I put my name down and I had to sing at Birdland last night. It was super, super fun. Um, so in Green Dolphin Street, we had some fabulous instrumentalists. I've actually got them all tagged in an Instagram post. So if you're not following me on Instagram, I am doing more regular updates on there at the moment. Um, but yeah, so enjoying that, and it was just a blast. So the recording from that evening, my friend recorded it, and it is now uploaded to Instagram. Uh, you can go and watch that if you wish. It was a song that I've been meaning to put into a performance space for a little while now. Generally, when you're learning material, you have a period of time where you practice the song, and then eventually you get something that you're, happy with. Maybe not 100% on how you want to deliver it to a crowd, though. Like that's it. That in its own is an extra skill, and then you just put the song into the public space. So last night was my first time doing Green Dolphin Street to a public audience. And I learned a lot from that experience because you see what your instincts are like in the live venue as opposed to what maybe your instincts are like when you're by yourself. It's a bit different because you have that feedback, the energy of the people. You see what comes out creatively, things you might want to refine. Um, but yeah, Billy Stritch on piano was super fun. I was listening to him going, I really would love a slow opener for this because Green Dolphin Street is a short chart. But it was super fun. And then we swung. It was great. Yeah, super, super fun. So if you want to go watch that, I know that a lot of you have never actually heard me sing. So I promise I do, in fact, sing. It is something I'm trained to do. I haven't just been lying to you all this entire time. But yeah, that was pretty fun. Let's keep going. All right. So we got Efricha, 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 however you say your name. Thank you so, so much. Efricha says, "Good to see you again, Julia. Lovely to see you in my live chat." I am so thankful that you guys have shown up. It was so last minute, and I mean, we all know that she's a potato, chaotic potato when it comes to live streams, but that is it's been great. Thanks so much. I'll get to everything. Uh, Bree Smith the Jedi, hello and thank you. It's always great to see your videos pop up in my notifications, but I also loved your surprise appearance on Elizabeth's 1 million stream. Much love to you from Oklahoma. Thank you so much, Bree Smith the Jedi. That's such a cool name. Yeah, I adored being in that live stream. The French 75s, I think they were called, that Kirk made. I probably should have slowed down, but as many Aussies are, we're very good at putting away the drink, if you know what I mean. But some of us can't handle it as well. So I had a brilliant time. I had a little lay down on the tiles after that live stream, but no, it was great. Um, Kirk, Elizabeth, their friends, Sandra, just lovely, lovely people. I got to meet some great people when I spent time with them. Sedona was amazing. Carl T, no sneaking messages past anyone this time. Hope you're well, Julia. Thank you so much, Carl T. I appreciate that. Yes, I'm doing all right. I was a little bit worried actually before I flew out. I flew out August 23rd. Yeah, so I've been on the journey for a little while now, about 3 weeks almost. And about a week or so before I was due to fly out, I got sick, head cold, runny nose, and I said, "You better not be the Rona." You know what I mean? You are not running this trip for me, Rona. Thankfully, it was just a head cold, but yeah, I was concerned just a little bit before we got there. Oh right, so we've got same as I hate hot. That's why I live above the 45th parallel in New Hampshire. That way, I only get hot for about 2 months of the year above 28 degrees. That sounds amazing. Hey, Mike. Edward Doss, yeah, already answered the to concerts, fabulous. Tom Nom Nom, yes, Nom Nom. David says, Julia, give us a song. You can go watch the Instagram thing. I guess I could do a little song now, but I want to smash through these concerts and have a bit more of a chat with you guys. Although now that I've actually put something online, it's not as scary. So I hope you guys don't mind more casual things. Might be just things we've been practicing or testing things out there. I feel like it's easier to put that stuff on Instagram. So if you aren't following me there, I'm just, yeah, it's easier just to put it up in a reel. I could put it in some YouTube shorts, but I don't know how long the shorts last. Is it like Instagram stories? No, it's not. Those are two different things. Wow. She's the best influencer ever, isn't she? All right. You, Stefan. Hi from Germany. Hello. Lonnie Ball says, easy, my friend Sheila. I'm familiar to Aussie Judo friend down under. Nice. Marco, hi from Chile. Yay, Kieran, congrats. Hey, Julie, have you ever heard of Wolfpack? Their Madison Square Garden performance is incredible. I have not heard of them. Oh. Michael says, Denmark's watching. Hey, Denmark. All of Denmark. Every person in Denmark. Great. Robert Liu, I feel like I have a deeper appreciation of Spirit Box after having watched your reaction breakdowns. Thank you so much. I appreciate that you guys have the patience to join me on those breakdowns because they can get a little bit long-winded, but I love it. I love breaking this stuff down with you. Mike says, there she is. Hey, Mike Harrington. Michael, hello. Yes, I'm having a fantastic trip. Alex misses my bandmate reactions. I miss the bandmate reactions too. I wish Japanese copyright holders would just chill. Like, please, just chill. Makes it harder. Chaos has to. When I was in Summer Breeze this summer, I had no internet at all for a week, but at least I've seen Ginger and Electric Callboy. I am actually going to be going to the Good Vibes Festival in Brisbane in December. I believe it is December 4th, where Ginger and Electric Callboy will be playing. So maybe I'll organize like a little Brizzy thing. You guys can come find me if you wish. It'll be my first ever metal concert. First ever. Sorry, not concert. Festival. I mean, I guess concert too. Live festival concert. I'll be there. I am so keen. I cannot wait to hear Tati. Oh, so excited. I love people who are not just great singers, but are just such engaging performers. And I would say that is definitely the case for Electric Callboy too. Kevin and Nico, so entertaining. Justin, hello. James Rockmore, you look great. Your face looks so... I just thought that I read that as sweaty, and I'm like, you're not wrong, mate. But that's not what it says at all. Alex, hello. All right, C Davis. I've not been chatting on Discord in a long while, but still checking occasionally. Need to stop and chat anime again soon. I have not had so much time to watch anime, which makes me really sad because I used to really just, set time aside for those kinds of enjoyable things. It's pronounced Eric or Africa. Okay. Thank you for letting me know how that's pronounced. I butchered that real bad. I'm so sorry. Eric or Africa. That's cool. That's a cool way of spelling Africa. But yeah, damn. Eric, Africa. Thank you so much for for using a follow-up super chat just to help me with my pronunciation. I'll never forget that now. Awesome. All right. Holy crap says, saw you singing on Instagram, and I have to say, you have to say what? I had so much fun at Birdland. It was great. Uh, yeah, no, it was good. It felt like a good place to kind of like work out the kinks of a song you haven't sung to live audience as well. I think I just explained that. There's a difference. It was so fun though, and some real good vocalists there too. One in particular, Gabrielle. I'd have to look it up on my Instagram, but I might post it in a comment. She was amazing. Her and Billy Stritch, who was on keys, they did a fantastic mashup of like a Mel Torme, Ella Fitz song. That was gorgeous. Uh, Hi, Shy Gemini from Chicagoland. Mike says, "What you doing in New York?" I'm checking out New York. Of course I am. I couldn't come to the States and not visit New York. I'm a jazzer. This is where the jazz happens, right? I should also technically go to New Orleans as well, but I didn't make it there on this trip. I didn't quite have the reach. I wasn't even going to be going to Europe, and then I saw the flights were super cheap from JFK to London. And if you are an Aussie or you live somewhere that is very far away from other places, it is incredibly expensive to get to Europe. So it was amazing, gobsmacked to see the prices on that flight actually. So that is why I am doing a Europe little tour around too. So more photos will probably be going up on Instagram. Might do some more shorts perhaps, or any shorts. I don't think I've put up any yet, but live stream. Let me know if you guys would like a European live stream as well. I think that would be super fun. Carter says, I like the show with you and the star on Instagram. Thanks. James, thank you. Patrick, red is okay, other colors not so much. Kevin, I miss Caption Julia. I miss her too. Don't worry, she's going to get a workout in some of these songs because Video Julia just got blown away. Her brain broke in some of the things I recorded. Tom says, which show are you going to? I am going to Hadestown. So, Dan Felha 101. Hello. Hi. Chris, looking forward to some Aussie bands at Prog Power USA. Very nice. Mystic, it's 1:30 a.m. for you? Thanks so much for joining me. If you're in a tricky time zone and you're here, thank you so much. I mean, if you're not in a tricky time zone and you're here, thank you so much. But it's that extra little bit of effort on the it's a wacky time and you still joined. And I feel that as someone who's from the Southern Hemisphere. If I want to join my friends in the Northern Hemisphere for stuff, it is at a messed up time. Always, always, sir. So I feel for that. Alfred, thank you so much. Kyle, thank you. Tom, Book of Mormon is amazing. Yes, Book of Mormon is amazing. I actually saw that in Australia when they did the Australian tour. Not many shows make it all the way to Brisbane. It's always Sydney, Melbourne, etc. But that one did, and so I went to go see it. Brain Game says Laundry Day? Laundry Day? Why Laundry Day? Is it because I've got stuff everywhere? I'm traveling. I do have stuff everywhere. I'm very comfy. I'm very comfy right now. I actually really love this t-shirt. It is so giant and so big that I have to make sure that the pants or the skirt that I wear under it is actually still long enough to be seen. Otherwise, it just looks a bit, then it just kind of looks a bit like pajamas, which I don't hate. I quite like comfy things. Mosh Pug, comfy over anything else. Hell yeah. Rick, you're looking forward to Halloween? I'm looking forward to Halloween. Halloween's going to be great. Actually, I'm not going to share. No, I'm not going to share. All right. Rep says, glad I got to catch the live stream. Thank you so much. I will enjoy my trip. Terry, hello. Oh, I don't know how to say your name except for the Miguel Lopez Fernandez in the middle. But hello. Terry, nice hat. Thank you. Your pulse goes up whenever I say so. Is it because of the O sound? Looking forward to more of The Warning. Yeah, I got to check out more from those girls. I didn't realize that all three of them sang, and so I need to find I need to find a version that has more singing. Still, I do all of this stuff kind of by myself. For a little bit there, I had like someone help, but I just got overwhelmed with many other things, so I had to pare back. But it's tricky when you don't have someone to kind of vet the songs you're listening to. And by vet, I just mean listen and make sure that one, the audio quality is good, because as we know, there have definitely been times where I've started watching a live performance. It happened with the Tool 46 and 2. 46 and 2? Oh my god. 42 and 6. Oh, it was a wicked song. Why am I getting the title mixed up? Maybe my brain is soup right now. Uh, but yeah, I started it and was like, oh, we can't use that. That was horrible. Anyway, uh, Jan, hello from Finland. Cardis, I wonder if Mystic ever sleeps. She does. We're actually not too bad. Who else is modding? Yeah. Oh, right. We got one from the Eagle fan. Greetings from South Jersey. What has been your favorite location you visited so far? Oh, that is tricky because I've been to locations that are quite different from one another. So I was in the desert in Arizona. Tucson was nice, but Sedona was gorgeous. Sedona was gorgeous. Thank you again to Elizabeth and Kirk, little baby Mycroft, for taking me there. It was beautiful, just shockingly so. Uh, Stunning. And then LA was an experience on its own. I was in downtown LA. I was expecting it to be a little bit busier than it was, but maybe I made the mistake of going there when it was Labor Day weekend. I was there when there was like a major holiday on the Monday, uh, whichever holiday that happens to be. So it was a bit empty. It was a bit empty and dead. And I wish I could say that a lot of the people I was interacting with were super nice, but uh, yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. I didn't really have that many expectations, but LA was an interesting experience for me. Lots of cool things to go and see. The observatory was amazing. The planetarium show like blew my mind. It was really, really pretty, and I met some really cool people where I was staying, which was awesome. But yeah, LA was interesting. I really enjoyed Venice Beach and Santa Monica. I think Santa Monica Pier, went and checked that out. Went surfing, Venice Beach, super cool, lots of fun. The people that took me and a friend on that were really, really lovely. They were very friendly, very lovely. So shout out to them. It was awesome. And then now I'm in New York, and I got to admit, I am really, really enjoying New York. I'm loving walking around, just looking at the buildings, the different kinds of like shop fronts, the way that things are decorated, the ivy going up the brownstones, the little parks that are dotted everywhere, people and kids and dogs. It's just, it feels so alive, which I guess was very different to what my experience in like LA, particularly downtown LA, was like, where it just felt a little more empty. Again, could have been because of the holiday, but yeah, no, I am loving New York. I am spending a little bit more time here though. So I am spending a week in New York. I leave in a couple of days though. But yeah, I am loving New York right now. I love the jazz bar. Um, Jim Caruso was an amazing host for the event last night. He was just super funny. So I really enjoyed that. Um, Different things to eat, the bagels. I had a chop and cheese on a hero bun, which my friend made sure I got from a deli, which was delicious. The pizza, I basically am just stuffing my face. I'm gonna need to walk it off in Europe. Much things to walk off in Europe, but yeah, very excited, and I'm just loving New York right now. Definitely enjoying the US. Thank you, the Holy Plunger. Jason, don't want to go full potato. Yeah, I never want to go full potato. Oh, Laurie, you're a sweet potato in my eyes. Thank you. Hawk, Jasper, Mike, Revens, You're from France. Welcome. Elman. It's from Hookers with Booze. I don't know what we were talking about at that point. Potatoes are cool, but in moderation. React to the Black Mamba. It's a rock band. Cool. Brandon, look, chat. Now you know why we haven't seen her in a while. She was out hunting. Look, her prey lay rest on her head. Yes, I hunted down this num num monster. Roman says, I have no idea why I've subbed to you. Do you do reaction videos? Are you kidding? Welcome to the live stream. If that's the case, you're like, why am I subbed? Yeah, I do reaction videos. It's probably to a band you like. 1004 is as boomer as it gets. Yeah. Marco Vox Fox indeed. Hello. Carter, so you're seeing Andy in Germany if it can be done? Not sure. Yeah, sorry I couldn't make the meet and greets. Ah, yeah, okay. Eric, Africa. I went surfing. I didn't burn to a crisp. I did get burned though. I was in a wetsuit and I slathered the sunscreen on, and I'm an Aussie, so we FPS, first person shooter. Wrong country. We definitely don't FPS in Australia. Oh God, I'm in the country of where that's more likely though. Sorry, Americans, it's true. You know it's true. We SPF live stream's over, guys. She has gone full potato. Shoot. All right. I hope you got a kick out of that as much as I did. Whoops. Yeah, we SPF seriously, and that's an SPF 50 minimum with water resistance. So we hit the SPF pretty hard. So I SPF 50 the absolute heck out of everywhere except for the back of my hands. And so afterwards, I had a teeny weeny little red square on the back of both hands that were bright red. And you could see a clear line, a clear delineation between super pasty and sunburnt as heck. So I didn't burn to a crisp, but I did burn the back of my hands really badly. I had to use the after sun, and I got this like Aquaphor baby stuff, which I kind of love. We don't have Aquaphor in Australia. It's very soothing. I got the baby version. Hold up, where is it? It's on the ground. I don't think you guys need to see it. I don't know why I wanted to show it, because I just want to show you guys so much stuff. Ooh, Mungyol is in a singing competition for girl group rappers. That's so cool. Yeah. Okay, wow. I am not keeping up with the chat, am I? Damn. All right. I gotta speed this up, guys. I'm just responding to everything. Yes, Big Sharp Pony Teeth. Monty Python. Hello. I'm so sorry if I'm skipping on. Skipping on by. Yeah, wow. I'm really slow. Really slow. Sorry, guys. You worry us when you disappear. Yeah, sorry. Aw, thanks, Nicole. As she gives up on landscape mode, she says no half-assing. No, okay, so the reason I didn't bother trying to landscape mode it is because the way in which it said to be fixed didn't work, and I don't really want to end the live stream and leave you guys, so I'm more wanting to hang out with you than I am wanting to get it to be perfect on the landscape. And you can see my face, right? We're here, we're hanging out together. You can pretend. You can pretend we're across like a coffee table together. We're just hanging out, we're having a chat. I have a nom nom hat on. Having a chat. Okay. Oh dear. Careful walking around the city, don't go out by yourself. So, see, I kind of feel like I felt a little more unsafe in LA. Walking around New York at night, I've actually felt pretty safe. I would say that my instincts for dangerous situations are not completely dumb. nothing's really twigged in New York, whereas I'm also not going to put myself in silly situations. Like, I'm not going to look at a very dark alley in order to cut through somewhere and go, I should duck through there by myself at 2 a.m. Sounds like a great idea. Oh, all the lights are broken? Even better. No, I'm not going to do that. But yeah, FPS, damn. Full potato stuff. Yeah, we go full potato here. Best Julia quote. Yeah, I got the aloe vera, the after sun. Yeah, been there, done that, got sunburned. Am I coming to Denmark? I'm not. I'm not coming to Denmark. Sorry. I'll list the places that I'm going, all right? I'll list the places that I'm going. You let me know if that is where you will also be. I'm not going to hectic organize things, all right? That wasn't the intention for this trip, but I may just post things about where I'm going to be. Yeah, so tonight is my last night in New York. I am definitely going to come back at some point, for sure. I have enjoyed the heck out of this place. Everything from walking around the streets to the food. Like, I'd always kind of been told, like, I feel like there's a stereotype that New Yorkers are like rude. I haven't actually experienced that while I was here. I feel like they're pretty straightforward, but also maybe I'm comfortable with that because I'm fairly straightforward. Like, in most situations, like a social situation, you be polite, you be straightforward. General rule of being an Aussie is just don't be a C word. I was going to say that, but YouTube might get mad at me. Um, yeah, so that's kind of just how it rolls. And I just feel like a very similar kinship with that, I guess, with some of the people that I've met here. Um, it was great. Yeah. So, have I heard of Tash Sultana? Yeah, no, she's great. I quite like her. I'm about to sneeze. Don't know why I felt the need to announce it. Oh my. Wow. Yeah, okay, maybe I would need to go across a bar. Um, this view we get bigger, Julia. Anyway, this is perfect. Yay. Yeah, you do. You do, you do. All right. Drink of the day. I tried, what was it called? Oh my God. Okay, so I don't normally drink coffee. I normally drink tea. But I went to this place today, I think it was called the Blue Note Cafe in Brooklyn. They didn't have chai lattes. I'm kind of a basic white girl when it comes to drinks. So I just get an iced chai latte because I don't drink coffee. But usually when you meet people out for coffee, the tea selections at most cafes leave much to be desired. So I'm too picky for tea, typically, when I'm out. Um, so I just get a nice chai latte or a chai latte or something, and then I judge whether the spices are to my taste or not. You guys know what it is. You have a drink, you like a particular way that it tastes, and then other places you're like, this is mostly oat milk. I can't actually taste this here. Anyway, uh, so we went there, and they didn't have chai lattes. I was like, interesting, okay. And then she said, we do have, I think she called it a dark New Orleans, or not New Orleans, like a New Orleans, like dirty latte, something. It was actually really nice. And I don't typically like coffee, and often it makes me sick. And this didn't make me sick. I very much enjoyed it. It was like so easy to just sip. Oh, Martin's like, no, we're all comfy in bed talking to each other. Martin wants a slumber party. That could be interesting. Okay. I'm not getting a COVID test, although there were stalls doing the COVID testing all over New York. It was amazing. Yeah, I'll see you next Tuesday. Yeah. How do they react to your accent? Um, Pretty well. Usually people just ask me, like, where you been? Or what are you doing here? Do you live here? Are you visiting? Are you Australian? Some people get Australian. Really lovely lady with a dog today. I was hanging out with my friend Olivia in Brooklyn. And uh, she came up to us and she was like guessing the accent. She got mine as Aussie, and then she guessed Olivia's as Irish, which is so strange because me and Liv have very similar like strengths of accent. So I thought that was unique. I think it was because she wasn't expecting us to ask what my friend's accent was. So she just assumed it must have been like maybe a trick question, like, okay, if this she's Aussie and they're asking me about this girl's accent, maybe she's not Aussie. And so she like, yeah, it was super cute. She had a gorgeous little dog. Um, just truly lovely chat. This is what I mean. Like I've met so many just really nice people here. Uh, it's just lovely. Um, Africa says I'm allergic to New York. No, it's not allowed. I can't be allergic to New York. I like being here. Yeah, people are just busy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I would love to. Montreal? That sounds amazing. Chicory type. I'm not sure. Would you ever consider doing a collaboration with a music reactor of a humble 10K subscribers? I am down to collaborate with people that I personally vibe with. I don't really mind how many subscribers you actually have. Obviously, it's great if we share like perhaps common people who like to watch both of us, because then it kind of makes sense, you know, in ways, I guess, as viewership goes, because then you're not going to bring someone on that your particular base won't like, or not necessarily not like, but might not resonate with as much because the content won't be kind of what they're after. Uh, it's more about whether you vibe. So, for example, I've got some really great friends that I've made now through the reaction circle who I would any day of the week do reactions with. One of the first people I collaborated with was Chase, and before we ever filmed a collaboration video, if you don't know Chase, Carnison, I've never, oh, wow, I don't think I've ever said his last name. Huh, look him up. Or maybe I'll link him in a comment. Same with the brilliant jazz singer from last night. I'll link her too in a comment. Um, but before we ever collaborated together, we had a solid chat. Like it must have been an hour to an hour and a half chat before we ever even contemplated, like, oh yeah, we'll collaborate and we'll film. It was, you test the waters first, because I think having that genuine sense of collaboration with someone is what I appreciate when it comes to collaborations. There are people that will email all the time. They will email and they'll ask for collaborations, and it becomes more about the collaboration than it is about, you know, what can you offer your communities? How do you connect with one another? Like, how do we make it enjoyable for you guys? And that's kind of what I look for in someone to collaborate with. So another example is Elizabeth from the Charismatic Voice. Now, her following is massive now. When we first got to know each other, though, uh, I was still a smaller YouTuber compared to her, but obviously now she's done amazing. But there's still that sense of genuine connection in the collaboration. Like I've obviously felt comfortable enough to go and stay with them and hang out with them, but that sense of genuine collaboration is sort of what I look for. So I'm not really looking for, oh, how many subscribers do you have? That is not the point of my channel. And yes, it's great to have a growing community, but it needs to be for the community, the things that you're doing. So I usually like to have a chat. So if you are someone who is a smaller YouTuber, let me know what you're interested in. Let me know what you're doing. I will collaborate firstly if I have time to do so, but also if we just vibe and I think, you know, we'll just make a fun video, our communities will love it, that kind of stuff. That's what I'm interested in. Yeah. So no, humble beginnings. We're all from humble beginnings. When I started this channel, I thought that, oh, you know, my mum and my friends will watch and maybe it'll make like a couple of videos and just be something fun to do while I'm locked down and can't perform and can't do anything creative. And then you lot came along and kind of showed me what it's like to have a truly lovely online community. So, you know, you never know what happens. Lolly from Fairy Voice Mother is a good friend of mine now. I adore her. I adore her. Actually, if we're to continue going through people who I either have collaborated with or will collaborate with, Fairy Voice Mother is definitely one of them. We have had some mad chats. She actually helped me with some agility stuff because she's got an incredibly agile voice. I've mostly focused on range and power, and so I had a really good time actually working with her on some really fun agility stuff, which was great. Yeah. Whew. Should we let her know there's something on her head? Yes. I know. I'm in a random live stream. Cool. Hey, Dave. Welcome to the random live stream. I've gone full potato maybe 4 times now in this video. The hat was a local purchase in that. Brooklyn is nice. Manhattan is lovely. Yeah, good energy. That's what I'm looking for. I want good energy. I want to be able to enjoy working with someone because, I mean, I'm sure you guys can understand, music industry, creatives, sometimes you collaborate with someone because musically or creatively they're amazing, but personally you don't vibe. When it's up to you, when it's your choice, especially with the kind of internet space where you can choose, it's not as much a barrier to entry when it comes to exploring new avenues and being able to reach people. Um, that connection is really important. Sloom goat. 7 a.m. here in Australia, and I'm currently trapped under my cats in bed. So until they move, I'm here. Yeah, good job, cats. Nice work. Great. Howdy, our favorite ginger. Howdy, Christian. Christian cowboy. Beth Ross. I think she is lovely. I've not really had too many chats with Beth Ross. She is in a little community of like vocal reactors that are delightful. I just reactors, not necessarily vocal reactors, actually. They're delightful. I never actually had too much of a chat with Beth Ross. Maybe. I wonder if you could get like a ginger. Ginger and ginger reactor ginger. That sounds bad. Maybe. Not sure. Yeah. Lolly is a riot. I love her so much. Absolutely. So glad you enjoyed the Elizabeth Julia 1 mil fun. That was great. Is the crack in the telly my fault? It was like that when I got here, okay? Yeah. Lolly is beautiful and wonderful. Yeah, 100% Mystic. Just why would you collaborate with someone you don't vibe with? And I'm unfortunately am too exhausted to fake vibing something, if that makes sense. Oh, yeah. Am I in a classroom? I'm not in a classroom. I'm in an apartment. The air conditioner is on. I am finally not overheating and dying, which is great. Yes, Beth Ross, she makes great content. Ginger meets Ginger, and here's Ginger. Yeah. Gingerception. Sounds fantastic. Woo. Yeah, so you guys would want to see a me and Tank collab? That would be super interesting. I think I always learn something new from Tank's reactions because my experience with tech, particularly like tour tech, like the intense stuff, is very limited. Usually just for jazz, we're a little bit smaller, and I often set up my own sound. And then if it's a larger event, someone else is generally brought in to do the sound and the teching and stuff, which of course is what Tank talks about. Yeah, that would be interesting. He would definitely notice things that I would not. And when it comes to voice stuff, I mean, yeah, I'm assuming that would be a very interesting video, actually. Why is the camera in portrait mode? Because I am a failure as an influencer, G-Man Muller. Because I broke it. I don't know how to unbreak it. It's in portrait mode because I couldn't get it landscape, and I didn't want to leave you guys. Didn't want to leave you. Okay. Yeah. Yes, last reaction to Diana. That was mad. I really liked that arrangement, actually. Yeah, the AC is on. I'm wondering, go to South Korea and interview Sohyang? I would die. I would die. I don't know if I could get through the interview. I'd be too busy just combusting. I would be so excited. I might pee a little. Now I definitely can't go interview her because you guys will be looking at the interview being like, hmm. Ah, talking about microphones. Now that is an answer. Answer? Jesus, this water is strong. That is something that I do talk about a lot, actually. Uh, I actually taught um, at a performing arts university, and one of the areas that I lectured on was, in fact, live sound for singers, just so that you have some competent singers who know how to communicate with sound engineers, but also can set up their own sound. So we talk quite in depth about different kinds of microphones, how those microphones work, what situations different microphones are needed in, how to set them up, whether you're using in-ears, mic packs, all that kind of stuff, because it's really important information if you are going to be a gigging singer, because the chances of you having a sound tech or a sound guy or a roadie is very, very slim. Super slim. Mm. But we'd be happy to um, chat about mics. Hmm. Original R&B fairy of Korea. That sounds interesting. Water. It's straight vodka. How did you know? How did you know? And now some ASMR. Yeah. Hope you could still hear me. I bet she was. Teaching her best friend to growl. I would love to learn how to growl. Would you guys like to see Lolly try to teach me how to growl? Is that a thing you'd like to see? I must admit, my epiglottic fold gets way in the way. So epiglottic fold is like your blues growl type of thing. So it might be very tricky to switch those things off. Yeah, it's my water. Pole fighter online. You making fun of my accent? That giant glass of vodka. I'm not making the show tonight. Maybe. Maybe I'll make the show and then I'll go to a different jazz bar. That could be fun. I think for. I wish there was an easy place to post where I'll just be. My preferred singing mic is usually a Sennheiser. But one of the things I think a lot of people ignore is that every single microphone has a particular like natural EQ that microphone is just a little bit more sensitive towards. So for example, your Shure 58 is the Nokia of all microphones. It's a dynamic microphone, which basically means that there is a little diaphragm inside the microphone which picks up those sounds, the sound waves. It doesn't need phantom power, it can just be plugged in. The SM58 in particular is very, very sturdy. You could drop this thing on the ground, and instead of the microphone breaking, the earth would just crack open. That's why we call it the Nokia, the Nokia of performance mics. Get a few SM58s in your kit. They are very useful, but they do tend to lean more on the like woofy side. So we tend to say that they're more on a rock mic kind of spectrum. For jazz, I generally favor my Sennheisers because the Sennheiser is a little bit more sensitive to my higher frequencies, which I like as a balance for jazz because usually I'm not going too heavy. Although last night I got a little bit heavier just because I was super into it with the swinging, and I was like, you know what, let's just go. We'll just belt. We'll just have some fun. That was super, super fun. I don't know what I was using last night. Actually, I didn't even look. I was too busy having a time. But yeah, the Sennheiser that I use. Actually, I think I changed it recently. I'll need to look it up. But yeah, all else fails, SM58 is fantastic. Just bear that in mind with your EQing, that it is a little bit more on the lower woofy side. So you might want to do some other things with your EQ. Maybe don't boost the lows too much, because then you could wind it with something that is overly woofy. And by woofy, I mean it kind of muddies the sound sometimes. But yeah, we could definitely talk microphones at some point. The thing is, I don't explore other microphones very often, but when you go to buy a new microphone, that's when you would test the natural EQ of that mic, and you'll find that there's one that's just really nice for your voice, which means you have to do less on the manual EQing side in your mixer, which is great because there's less chance to screw it up. Anything that can, uh, anything that can make life easier when you have to do stuff. My many funny voices. My many funny voices. I could do lots of different voices. You need to ask me. Yeah. You're hungry. What do I suggest for dinner? I'm in New York, so let's get pizza. Let's get pizza. I really like that. Oh, Al wants me to post in the Discord where I'll be. Fine, I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, thank you, Edward. Edward says we care about you. This is why I love this community. Because you say that, and I believe you. Yeah, no, it's not Melissa Cross. I haven't reached out to Melissa. You have not dropped an SM58? Nature recording microphones for personal use. Oh my. No, so my Sennheiser is also a dynamic. Usually, if it's something that requires phantom power, you're looking for something that is a condenser microphone. The build of a condenser microphone is slightly different. That is where electric impulses vibrate a plate inside of the microphone, which is where that phantom power allows that microphone to fully function. So, again, works a little bit differently to the dynamic mic. Dynamic mics are great for live shows because you're less likely to get too much noise feeding into it. Condenser microphones are great for recordings because you're going to get more of a spectrum of sound. But let's say you're outside, you can't control what noise is in your environment. That's going to make it a little bit trickier. With that being said, a lot of your musical theater microphones are generally really tiny condenser microphones, like the ones you see that like look like little dots, little pills on the head or to the side, tend to be condenser microphones. Depending on the brand, of course. Usually, I don't think I've come across a dynamic headset mic actually. I would need to look into that. Don't quote me on it, but the ones I've looked into have been condenser microphones. They're teeny weeny, and then you'd be able to pick up a lot of space because often those microphones are not directly in front of the mouth. When we're using a dynamic mic, depending again on the brand, you usually want to have your sound going directly into the diaphragm of that microphone. So, yeah, it depends on your use. Nature sounds, oh, depends what you're trying to pick up too, because different kinds of microphones will be more sensitive to different frequencies as well. You also have things like ribbon mics, but ribbon mics are very fragile. So if you're going outside, if there's a whole lot of movement, just bear that in mind. They're expensive, they're fragile. So well, I can talk about mics another time if you want. Okay. You just got in. My favorite show that I've performed. Oh, goodness. Show like musical theatre show or just jazz show in general? Last night was pretty cool, but that was just because I was in Birdland. There's this fascination for jazzes in Australia with New York, and I understand why. It's because it's New York and there's all the jazz bands, and you got really iconic people from this area. You love me going nerdy? Yay. Thanks. That's good. You're in the right place. Yeah, okay. Mm. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's exactly it. So the dynamics, they have the coil in it, condensers are the plate. Yeah. It is 5:34 Eastern. Do you need to stop to get ready? I will have to soon. Tom Jones used to blow out ribbon mics. Why the flip would they even use ribbon mics? For a vocalist, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess, but Tom Jones' voice, yeah, I can understand because the sound waves that he would make would definitely break. It would overwhelm essentially and snap that ribbon mic. Hmm. Hey, Killer. Killer's from Poland. Nice to meet you. Oh, not sure if you saw earlier, but last night, did they play random music to your vocals or something pre-picked? So, because they're jazz musicians, if you choose a standard, usually that's fine. So all I did was when you see me talking to the piano player, I'm essentially telling him what the song is, what the key is, a basic arrangement. So I just said, hey, Green Dolphin Street, A flat, uh, and we'll do once through the form, just super slow, back and forth, piano and vocal, and we'll bring in the swing at like, let's say one, and then that's fine. I was actually expecting to be able to bring in the swing, but it's very difficult, I think, in that environment because they're professional musicians who are also used to accompanying people that are not necessarily professional performers. So they might not know how to lead a band. Thankfully, I do know how to lead a band, but it's hard to know that when you're singing or when you're playing for a singer you don't know. So there are a couple of times in the video where you see me try to cue or lead, uh, and it wasn't happening last night. Only because it completely makes sense. As far as leading is concerned, they don't know me. I'm a jazz singer from Australia. I could be complete trash for all they know. Uh, they're not necessarily going to be watching for me to lead because they don't know if I can lead yet. Makes sense? Whereas next time it'll probably be a little bit different. There's a few times I tried to cue the solo, and then the piano player, bless him, uh, Billy, he gave a very obvious cue to bring back in the head. Normally, you wouldn't have to be that obvious if it's a singer that you're used to playing with. So I think he was just very much making sure that everyone who was on stage felt very comfortable with the live band. But yeah, they're jazzers. I'm used to jazz. We go, this is the chart, this is the key, this is the speed, here's a generic arrangement. And then at the end, we just communicated for the ending. I did not want to do a 3-time turn, which is where you just repeat the end 3 times. And so I just did whatever I wanted, and they just kept up with me in that case. And because they're professionals, that's what they do. Yeah. What's my go-to for sit-in sessions? I don't know what we're talking about anymore. Have you changed your PhD from vocal studies to abnormal psychology? Nice to see you get a little crazy and have some fun. Yeah. Do you ever dye your hair? Yeah, I do. I put more red in it. I'm actually a strawberry blonde naturally, and so it's like a little ginger, but I prefer to be full ginger all the time. And because it's in my roots, I guess you can say, you don't notice the growth when it's growing out, and it gets a little bit more faded, and sometimes it does look a lot deeper. Also depends on the lighting that I'm in. I'm not gonna like try and pretend that I'm not um, doing stuff to my hair. Yeah, yeah. So that's what me and the piano player were talking about. We were just communicating chart, uh, key, how we wanted to do it. Yeah, pretty fun. It's very nice when you know you're working with people who are just, they've been doing it for a long time. They're good at what they do. Very comfortable to settle in there. Oh, right. I am gonna have to wrap this up in about 5 minutes actually, because I do need to get ready. Yes, I do. Um, cool. Can I review Jamie Park? First of all, oh no, great. I think I'm up. Um, from sitting in, what standard do I call first? Depends if I'm warmed up or not. So last night I also wanted to do the slower intro just because I wasn't warmed up. I just wandered in off the street. I'd had some water. I'd just finished shoveling food into my face. So I wasn't necessarily warm. It wasn't a prepared performance by any means, which is also the fun of it too. Just being able to wander in and sing some jazz, that's great. Um, uh, but yeah, the first standard I would call, it really depends. Last night, they specifically asked if I could do something up tempo because ballads can be a bad time. I've definitely mentioned this in other videos where I say it actually takes more skill to sing a ballad well than it does to sing something fast. Fast, you can kind of get away with things because if it's a mistake, it's there and it's gone. If you don't have good musicianship, your ballad's going to be a bad time. And because, yes, technically anyone can sign up for this stuff, you hope that the person is going to be good. Last night, there were some pretty good people that played, um, or at least I enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed the hosting the most, actually. That and Gabrielle. I will definitely link her Instagram. She's fabulous. If you get to go see, if you like jazz and you want to go see some fun stuff, her and Billy Stritch, who were the piano player, they're fabulous. It was a great time. Uh, Listening to her sing twice. She was the closer too, which was just ace. But yeah, theoretically, yeah, I guess someone who has no clue what they're doing could stand up. There were a few people there. It's like this is fun for you. I can tell, but not necessarily any indication of it being something that they've had to professionally work their kinks out of, if that makes sense. And there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Um, but it was great to, I guess, be able to just go in and do the thing. Anyway, I am probably going to have to call it there, guys. I have got to go. I've got to go and get ready for the show. I'm going to go see Hades Town. Um, Everyone's a singing pro when they drink. Look at me getting distracted from saying goodbye. Massive thank you to all of you who've popped out into the live stream today. It was super last minute, super casual, and my time zone is not what it normally is. So I deeply appreciate that for popping into the live stream. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do a European stream as well. I'm more than happy to do that. It's great chatting with you all. Every time I do this, I just get reminded of how cool everyone is and how fun you are to talk to. So we will definitely be in touch again soon. But yeah, I will post in the Discord and perhaps an Instagram story. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go and watch that. Go follow it. I think I'll post a story of where I may be later this evening in New York. If for some reason you happen to be strolling around, you're in the city, you want to come say hi, I don't mind. It's not going to be anything official, not going to be like a meet and greet. You can just come say hello, and I'll at a location, I suppose. I'm going to go see a show though, so it'll probably be a bit late. Hope you guys are good for that. I've noticed even though I've gone from one side of the world to the other, I've still turned pretty much nocturnal. If those of you if you're on the Discord, you know that I'm up at weird hours to the point where it seems like I don't sleep. No, I just am weird. So, hello to everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. And thank you to everyone who did the super chat. I really, really appreciate that. All right. Goodbye. Oh, wait. The hair. Is it ruined? Did the hat ruin everything? I've taken off the num num. Oh my, that is fabulous. Whew. Goodbye. Goodbye, everyone.